So I think it's horrible. It's a horrible thing when a president, especially a great president like me, some say the greatest. I sort of agree, but the history people, the book history people, the historians, some people say, I like that word. They'll decide who the best, second best, worst president is. But right now, I think I should have a record that's really unbeatable by anybody. But you work so hard. I worked so hard. People don't have any idea how hard I worked. I worked, and you wouldn't believe me, Sleepy Joe and Kamala Harris couldn't have done this. Not even close. We would be at World War VIII right now because they would have already had World War III through all the numbers that come before eight. But we'd be in World War VIII if I wasn't president. And the fake news doesn't want to cover that. But there have been so many things I've done. But I was studying very strongly Iran and Israel for almost, had to have been, I'd say maybe, would you say 3 days? We were doing 3 days. I was like, what the hell am I doing studying for an exam here? And they said, well, sir, you're the president. You have to know. I know I'm the president, but it felt like school. And I was like, I'm sort of president because I don't have to go to school anymore. Like, school is for people like my wife, Mylanta's son. Brendan, he's in school. I think he's doing well. I don't see him too often, but she tells me he's doing well, I guess, well, he's going to school. He's going to a university, I'm told, and I'm not sure where it is, but it's NYU, New York University. We're not sure. I don't know what the hell that is. Is in Pennsylvania, but I think he's doing well, okay? But I don't have to go to school. You don't have to send me to school. It's called president. That's like having a PhD in everything. And they sort of were giving me all these files and charts, and scholars were talking about the region, and nuclear people were talking about nuclear, and all these things. And for me to work that hard, 3 days, that's like more than half a work week. For me to learn and sit through boring meetings and have people try to lecture me on things that I know better than them, for them to still bomb after we have a ceasefire was incredibly disrespectful. So I used nasty language with them. I used very nasty language with them because, I have almost, I like, that my staff printed out a certificate that called me an Iran-Israel expert, and it's hanging in my office now. For them to disrespect me is really horrible. But we'll see what happens. But we have to continue to monitor the situation. We have to be smart and strategic and strong. Three S words. It's a very important philosophy I have in terms of philosophy. And we're going to do this, and they're going to have peace, and they can have prosperity. And, I've seen there are some very attractive Iranian women. There's some attractive Israeli women. What if we could just bring them together in a category I like to call peace porn? Beautiful, like a Gal Gadot, the Wonder Woman. What if Wonder Woman just started making out with a hot Iranian woman? We'd have peace then. We'd have peace, and we'd also have maybe some other things, maybe some other things as well, if we could have that. So we're going to do peace. Don't make me angry again. I will curse. I will drop bombs. I will do very bad things to whoever breaks the peace. So let's have peace and maybe some Middle Eastern porn. That's all. Very safe, very fun, great prosperity. And we'll see what happens.